I feel anything? When will I learn? I push it down.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my September favorites video, even though it's like October 1st when I'm recording this, so it's probably going to be like October 2nd or 3rd when you guys see this. But I want to still go ahead and put my favorites up because it seems like I haven't done a favorites in forever. I think the last one that I did was like in July or June, I don't know, but it's been a minute, so I wanted to go ahead and put up a favorites video. I have a lot of favorites because you guys know that I've been trying out so much new makeup. I have a lot of new reviews on products that I've been loving, and I just have a lot of like new products that I've just been loving from the last couple of months. So I guess we can go ahead and get started because I don't want this video to be too long. Alright, so I have a few brushes that are my favorites this month. Some of them are from Sonia and the other ones are from Real Technique. So the two from Real Technique I have here is the bluffing brush, and this is just a kind of flat top bluffing brush that you can just bluff your foundation into your skin. I just really love this one for foundation. I used to use it for powder for the longest, like when I first got it, and then I started using it for foundation, and now I'm just obsessed with it for foundation. So I love this, and I got it in a the sets. I can't remember the name of this set. I have it going across the screen, but it's one of their $18 sets that you get like 4 or 5 brushes in, and then the little case. So it's one of those because you can't get this brush individually, you have to get it from the actual set. So, but other than that, I do love this brush and it is great for foundation. The next one is the Expert Face Brush. Now, I have this one for a while as well, but I wanted to mention this one because I recently started using this one to blend out my concealer, and I've just been loving it to do so. It is great to like contour your face with as well, but I've just been loving it to blend out my concealer because it just gives it such a flawless finish. Sometimes when I blend out my concealer with my beauty sponge, you can still see my under eye circles a little bit, but with this you can't at all, and it blends it out so well. So I just love it, and it is an Expert Face Brush, so you can use it basically for anything on the face, but I've just been loving it for my concealer lately. Alright, and then I have two from Sonia, and I have here the blending brush for the eye, and I just love this one because it's great to blend color all over your eye, especially if you're like one of those people that love to just do one color on the eye, or if you just like to have a transitional color. This is perfect for that, and I just love it because I've never really had a blending brush just like blendy, that's not a word, but I've never really had like a blending brush where I can actually blend out the stuff this well. So I'm really excited about this one. And then the other one is the contouring brush, and this one is from Sonia as well, and both of these did come in their 15th anniversary set kit. I'm not really sure if they still sell these in the store, but you may be able to still find them on eBay and places like that. I'll link the review that I have on the entire kit below, so if you guys are interested in getting the kit, if you can still get your hands on it, I'll link it below so you guys can definitely check it out and see what other brushes come in the kit. But these are like my two favorites out of the kit, and yeah, so I'll link that below so you guys can go and check out the kit if you're interested in that. Alright, so the next thing that I have here is the Max Fix Plus, and I've just been loving this stuff. I ran out of my e.l.f. Mist and Set spray, and it's basically a dupe for this, and the e.l.f. one is about $3, and since I ran out of that one, I wanted to try Max Fix Plus, and I've just been loving this one, but I feel like this one doesn't set my makeup as well as the Mist and Set will, but it does give me such a glowy and dewy finish. I love to spray this all over my face after I prime my face, and then I also like to spray it on my face once I have all of my makeup, and it just intensifies your highlight, and it just gives you such a glowy finish. I love it. It's so perfect. Alright, so the next thing that I have here is the Benefit Porefessional, and I really shouldn't be mentioning Benefit after the little stunt they pulled this month. Well, last month? Whatever day. It was a couple of months ago, but yeah. I wanted to mention this because I still like the primer regardless of the company, and this is They're Porefessional, and I just like this one. Now this isn't one that I would recommend priming your foundation with for like the longevity of your foundation or anything like that. I just recommend putting it on like your nose area, basically anywhere you have open pores, and it'll just close your pores up. So what I'll do is I'll put this on my nose area and my chin area and probably like here, and I'll put another primer around my entire face to keep my foundation in place all day. But as far as like closing my pores, I will use this for that. I do love it to close my pores up because sometimes my pores are like really huge, so it kind of closes them up and they don't really look as huge. So I will put this on for that. Alright, so a lot of you guys know, if you've been watching, if you're not new here, you know that I've been reviewing a lot of new foundations this month, and I just wanted to mention two of the ones that I reviewed because I really loved them, and they are like my favorite foundations. And it's one of the ones that I'm wearing today, and this one is the Makeup Forever HD foundation. This is the one that I have on today, and I absolutely love it. And I'm gonna link the review below. I'm not gonna go into details about it, but I just love this foundation, and you guys can check out the review so you can see my thoughts on this foundation. And then the other one is the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation, and I do have a review on this one as well, but I've been loving this one this month. I'm gonna link the review below so you guys can go and check this one out as well if you're interested in it, because yeah, I don't want to go into details because I already told you guys my thoughts on it. So if you guys are interested in that, I'll have those two linked below as well. Then I have two other foundations here that I picked up recently and I've been really loving, and this one is, well, both of them are from MAC, and this one is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid, and I've just been really loving this foundation. It's like an everyday foundation. Now I don't wear it every day, like I said, because I've been trying out so many, but this is one that I would reach for if I'm like in a hurry and I'm like, okay, what do I need to do, you know? So if I'm in a hurry, I will grab this one because I know this one will last all day and it looks amazing on the skin. So I do love this one for this. Let me know if you guys would like to see a review on it. I didn't really do a review on this foundation because I felt like so many people already have this foundation, and yeah, you're probably like, I don't want to see a review on something I already have. So this is, for some reason, this is like MAC's most common foundation. So if you guys would like to see a review on it, for those of you that don't have it yet, let me know and I will do it. And then the other one is MAC Mineralized Moisture SPF 15 foundation, and I just been really loving this one because for like the first week or so, this was like the only foundation that I was wearing. I was just trying it out and I just loved it because it didn't break me out. It gave me such a flawless, so I just really been loving this foundation as well. And I didn't really do a review on this one because honestly, I don't know why I didn't do a review on this one. Let me know if you guys would like to see a review on this one, and I will do it. But I don't know why I didn't do a review on this foundation, but let me know if you are interested in that. Alright, so the next thing I have here is also from MAC, and this is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. And this is one of those things where you didn't pick it up because you feel like it was one of those products that everyone hyped up and it just wasn't as good as you thought it was going to be. And I was completely wrong. Everyone was saying I needed this in my life, and now I see exactly why. This is like the best concealer. It doesn't crease on me, it lasts all day, it covers my dark circles, and I love this concealer. It's so amazing. And I got it in NC42. I do want to get one that's in NC45 that's about the same color as my skin tone, so for days that I don't want to really highlight like I did today, I can just cover up my dark circles with this concealer. So I want to get another one that's like the same color as my skin tone, but I love this concealer. So the next thing that I have here is a blush, and this is a blush that I've had in my collection for the longest, and for some reason I've never really tried it that much. It wasn't like a good blush when I tried it. So I tried it once and it was like really light and I didn't like it, but now I tried it again like a couple of weeks ago and I've just like been obsessed with it, and I've been using it non-stop. I don't have it on today, surprisingly, because I just felt like I needed a little color on my cheeks, but other than that, I would have used this, and this is a blush from Maybelline Fit Me, and it's in the color Deep Mauve. Now I'm not really sure if you can still get this blush. Let me know in the comment below if you can still get this blush, but basically it just looks like this because I got it a while back and I've just never used it, and it just looks like this. It's really like a nude skin tone blush that's really more so of a highlighting pink blush. Basically it doesn't really have that much pink in it. It's more of a mauve color, so when you put it on your skin it kind of shows up like a highlight a little bit, but I love it. It is like one of those everyday blush colors that you just don't want to like put on too much blush because it doesn't look natural. This one looks more so natural, at least on my skin tone. So I've really been loving this. And then I have a highlighter this month, and this is the MAC Extra Dimension Skinfinish in the color Fairly Precious, and it just looks like this. I mentioned this in my haul. Excuse my nails, you guys. I don't know. But I picked this one up from the CCO a while back, and like in my last haul, you know, guys know that I mentioned it, and I've just been really loving this highlight. It's such a natural highlight that it's like a pinky highlight, so it just looks so glowy, and I love it. It's perfect. It's like the perfect highlight for my skin tone. I love it because sometimes I really notice that I'm starting to like more of a pinky highlight or a white highlight on my skin more so than yellow, because sometimes the yellow you can actually still see the yellow, but with pinks and white highlights you can really just see the glow, you know, isn't really see the yellow ones. So I'm really starting to like pink highlights on my skin for some reason, but this one is in Fairly Precious and I've been loving this. So you can get this one from the CCO. Alright, so the next thing that I want to mention is like a oldie, but I've really been loving it this month because I've had it for a while, but I really wanted to like pick it up and try it again. And it is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, and it's just a white base that makes every single color pop. So I really just wanted to pick it up and try it out again today. I do have it on my lid under one of the colors that I have on, and I just really been loving this. I don't know, it's just really been making all of the colors pop this month. So I don't know, I wanted to mention it. I've really been loving it though. And then I have here MAC's Pro Longwear Paint Pot in the color Soft Orchard, and it's just a kind of beige, like a light beige base. I really wanted to try it out, and I just really been loving them because again, this is one that makes your color pop and it helps your colors last all day, like your shadows last all day, and it really helps it pop. And it's a great brow bone highlight. I do have it under my brow bone today, and along with Foxy from Urban Decay. So as far as like a base to make your colors pop, or if you want to just like cover the veins or something in your eyes, this would be perfect for that. So really been loving that. And then I have here a color tattoo, and this is also another base. This is one of their color tattoo metals in the color Inked in Pink, and it's just a pink base, and I've really been loving this one this month. So basically again, make your colors pop. I've noticed that using pinks and golds and like cream bases will really help your colors pop, and being that these are 24-hour wear, it will help the longevity of your eyeshadow. So I've really been loving this month as well. And then I have here one of e.l.f.'s long lasting luxurious eyeshadows, and I mentioned this in my e.l.f. products review. I basically went through my entire makeup collection and pulled out all of my e.l.f. products and basically reviewed everything that I have from there. I'll link it below if you guys are interested in the e.l.f. products, but it's just a kind of cream based shadow. It's not as thick as the color tattoos or the paint pots, but it's more of a shadow, like a cream shadow, and it's just a really nice base. This is one of those ones that you can wear by itself, or you can wear it with a shadow on top of it, but I've really been loving them this month. I have another shadow here, and this is MAC's Uninterrupted, and it just looks like this. And this is one of those shadows. This is from their Pro Longwear line, and I've just been loving this one this month. It's like an all over the lid color. If I want to do like a Kylie Jenner inspired look, because yes, I still do those, but if I want to do like a Kylie inspired look, I'll just pop this color all over the lid, a little bit of mascara, and there we go. So this has been like a really everyday kind of look for me. This along with other shadows. I do have a tutorial up where I do kind of like a everyday eye look, like a universal eye look that I've really been doing a lot lately, and that this is in it. So I will link that below. I feel like I keep saying I'll link everything below, but I've done so many videos with these products that they're really my favorites because I've done so many videos with them. So yeah. And then I have here MAC's soft brown eyeshadow, and this one is just a great transitional color, and I've really been loving it. This is one of those shadows that I've used for every eye look except for today. I didn't use it today, but almost every eye look I've used this shadow for like a transitional color. Even if I wanted to use it for just a crease color, this is definitely one that I am going to reach for. So I've been loving this month. And then the last like eye thing that I have is the Lorac Pro Palette, and again I have a review on this one and I'll link it below. But I've just really been loving this palette this month, and I do want to do more tutorials with it. I feel like I haven't done any more tutorials since I did a review with it, but I have been using it. And my favorite colors out of the palette are light brown. I think this is an amazing transitional color. I have like this smoky liner look that I love to do, and I use Nectar in light brown and another color. I forgot the other color, but I've really been loving those two, and I've been really loving Mocha for like a neutral everyday eye look. Yeah, I've really been loving this palette, but I'll link it below if you guys are interested in seeing like my thoughts on this entire palette, and definitely look out for more tutorials to come with this palette. Alright, and then I have 3 lipsticks that I wanted to talk about this month. And the first one is like the nude that I've been wearing a lot this month, and it is MAC's Angel. And I've just really been loving this. What I'll do is I'll color my lips with Jordana's lip liner in 20, and then I'll put this on top of it, and it's just like a frost. It is a frost color, so it's really light, but it's like the perfect nude. I love it. And then the other one is one that I'm wearing now. I have my lips lined with Vamp It Up from Wet n Wild, but like the actual lip color that I have on is Cherry Bomb, and this is just like the burgundy color that I have on my lips today, but I'll still swatch it. And this is it here. And for those of you that like check out my blog okeepihow.com a lot, you probably know that in my last like 2 fashion fall posts I've had on like this lip color, and that's basically it that I had. And then the last color, that is one that I've mentioned in the favorites before, but it's just another favorite of mine. Like I said, I've been rocking the Kylie Jenner makeup look a lot lately, so for the lip color I've been using Wet n Wild's Mocha-licious, and this is what it looks like here, and I've just really been loving it. Alright, so those are all of my beauty favorites this month. I have a favorite app, which is rare because I think in my last favorites was when I was like obsessed with the Kim K game, and I haven't played that game in forever. But I have a new favorite app this month, and it is called sorry, it's called Makeupsocial, and this is like, I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? No, you can't see it. I'll have to like zoom in, but this is what the app looks like. It's just like a pink app, and basically it's like a makeup social network type of thing. And what it does is like you can go and you can upload a picture to the site, or if you want to like review something on the site, you can, well, on the app you can. And if you're looking for a review on a product, you can. If you're interested in trying out a product review and you can't find it on YouTube, then definitely check that app out, because you probably can find it on there. And it's not necessarily makeup products, it's kind of hair, beauty, skincare, all kinds of things on this app. It's just like a great app. I've really been loving it. I follow, like, the people that follow me, a lot of them aren't into makeup, so it's good to have a place where you can go and you can talk about makeup or share your makeup pictures and stuff like that, and you actually get feedback for it. Because yeah, I do tag my stuff on Instagram, but it's good to have people that's like interested in the same stuff that you're interested in, checking out your stuff and liking it and commenting and feedback and stuff, like giving feedback and stuff like that. So I do love that app for that. And again, it's called Makeupsocial, and I'll have like a clip of the actual app because the light is shining on it and it's not showing the actual color, but it's like a pink app. But I think that is about it. So I know this video is going to be super long because I had so many beauty favorites this month. And yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up because it will help me out so much. And subscribe to my channel if you are new here. I upload Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Be sure to check out all of my social media networks in the description box below. And I think that is about it. So I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.